Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are opening day 8 of our 12 days of Christmas gifts, and we are also going to do our day 22 of our December daily make. And day 21 is uploading right now. So hopefully I can get that up for you before too long here. Okay. I'm off kilter because I just finished filming day 21. I'm like, oh my gosh, what day am I on? And everything on my desk is encroaching. So I'm going to film this and figure out what we're going to make for today. And then I have to do some cleanup because, as you would have seen in the video for day 21, my brain capacity is limited today. But look at this beautiful, beautiful look. She even has a little cameo on her little dress. And then these little flowers are so beautiful. This trim feels so amazing. And whatever this is, it's like painted burlap. I'm not sure what that is, but it's really pretty. And again, so much effort goes into each day of these gifts and the decorations on the wrapping themselves. And I keep forgetting to go back and find the video for how mine are wrapped, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. I think we're just going to know that Jody wrapped the presents and she put a variety of bows on them. And that's all we're going to say about Jodies Presents. Because I can't believe, I just don't have the time. Did not have the time when I was doing this to put this much time into wrapping them. So it is what it is. But these are beautiful, and I appreciate the effort that went into each of them. I really do. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay. It's a little bit later. I had to get the video uploaded and I was talking to Mark about some stuff, and we're going to go to lunch. So, well, I think we are. I think I've got him convinced to go to lunch today. So if you don't remember or know this, I haven't used it in a really long time. I have a thing with eyelash trim, so I could literally sit here and just pet this present for like all day. Anyway, so I love it. And the tag on this is, oh, so wonderful. Her mixed media is just to die for, I swear. But it's like embossed and all the different colors, and then the number is also embossed. It is just absolutely beautiful with this rusty little vintage key. I'm like, ooh, love that. So that I'm kind of feeling inspired, but we'll see where this goes. And I don't know if I will make before we go to lunch or after. I'm just not sure. Just not sure where my head is today. Now, I will have to figure out how she has this tied. So let's see. That is a thing with eyelash trim. Is a little bit challenging in this kind of circumstance to get it, to get it undone. And I don't want to cut it because I want to be able to use it. All right, let me figure this out. Pokey tool, where are you? Well, my pokey tool must be on my table somewhere, so that's another indicator that I need to clean up. So tweezers for the win. Okay. And more of this wonderful, wonderful tissue paper. Okay. We do like our tape. That is for sure. So let's see if we can just gently score it and not cut through the next layer. Okay, maybe. Yeah, well, maybe not. Okay, close. Close. It's close. Okay, well, maybe there's another layer because that's tedious for me. My brain right now is like, no, we're not going to do that right now. No, we're not. No, ma'am. Ah! Oh. Can I tell you how long these have been in a cart for me to use? Oh, she knows I've been wanting some of these. Oh my gosh. So we could take some inspiration from the tag and use the dies, maybe. And that is, oh, a cardinal die, one of the big ones. There's a secret to this. Oh, this cuts out in one piece, and then you color in the rest of it. Oh. Okay, much later in the day. Much later. It's time for the football game, so I've got to not be dawdling, but I do need to see what I'm doing. Okay. I have my little cardinal here cut out of a watercolor paper stock. It is just the watercolor stock I've been using. Same weight and everything. And then I have the die here for color inspiration because, you know, I know what I'm doing with watercolors, right? No, I don't. I have a couple of paintbrushes here, and I just moved them to make room for everything. But I have a little bit of water here. I am going to set this to music, and I am going to watercolor this, and then when I come back, we will put him in our page spread somewhere. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Oh, did Mark take him? No. He is being a stinker, so I would not have put it above him to have taken my paintbrushes because he's totally being a stinker right now. Okay, so I'm going to watercolor our cardinal, and I'm going to use this as inspiration, but I literally don't know what I'm doing. So we don't know if we don't try. So for not knowing what I'm doing as far as watercolors go, I don't think I did too bad. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take my pen, or I think I'm going to use my Stabilo All and add some shading with a little more water. I just dumped my water out, but I needed clean water. So we're just going to add a little bit of shading. Not a lot. Just a little shading with our watercolor, our Stabilo, and oh my goodness, Stabilo All, and a little bit of water and a paintbrush. Oh my goodness. While it's not terrible, Strawberry Ice pulls more pink than red, so that's not a good background for our cardinal. So we're gonna set this aside and let it finish drying. I thought maybe as it dried, it would like darken. It's a beautiful color, do not get me wrong. It's a fantastic color. It's just not the right color for the cardinal. So over here, it can dry. We'll use it for something else. So we're gonna raid a coffee dyed paper out of the signature that we have not used yet, and go from there. Football game's on. I want to go watch the football game. I'm trying to get done. So let's see. Here we go. It's a paper, and it doesn't matter. I'll just swap them out, but we just need a coffee dyed paper. And then I'm like, ooh, do I play with this? But I don't want to. Do I? No, 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 no. Okay. So we need to do something just to make the cardinal the focal point for today. I just think it's fun what we learned about the robin yesterday, and now we're going to learn about the cardinal today. I thought, oh, I'll use this to give it some shimmer. It's called Strawberry Ice, but it's really pulling pink on the coffee dyed paper. So I'm going to figure out something else.
Reese was the least of my concerns. Tamlin had seen the hesitation, but had he understood that I was about to say no? Had Ianthe? I had to tell him. Had to explain that there couldn't be a wedding. Not for a while yet. Maybe I'd wait until the mating bond snapped into place. Until I knew for sure it couldn't be some mistake, that I was worthy of him. Maybe wait until he, too, had faced the nightmares stalking him. Relaxed his grip on things a bit, on me. Even if I understood his need to protect, that fear of losing me. Perhaps I should explain everything when I returned. But So many people had seen it, seen me hesitate. My lower lip trembled, and I began unbuttoning my gown, then tugged it off my shoulders. I let it slide to the ground in a sigh of silk and tulle and beading, a deflated souffle on the marble floor, and took a large step out of it. Even my undergarments were ridiculous. Frothy scraps of lace, intended solely for Tamlin to admire, and then tear into ribbons. I snatched up the gown, storming to the armoire and shoving it inside. Then I stripped off the undergarments and chucked them in as well. My tattoo was stark against the pile of white silk and lace. My breath came faster and faster. I didn't realize I was weeping until I grabbed the first bit of fabric within the armoire I could find, a set of turquoise night clothes, and shoved my feet into the ankle-length pants, then pulled the short-sleeved matching shirt over my head, the hem grazing the top of my navel. I didn't care that it had to be some night court fashion. Didn't care that they were soft and warm. I climbed into that big, fluffy bed, the sheets smooth and welcoming, and could barely draw a breath steady enough to blow out the lamps on either side. But as soon as darkness enveloped the room, my sobs hit in full. Great, gasping pants that shuddered through me, flowing out the open windows and into the starry, snow-kissed night. Rhys hadn't been lying when he said I was to join him for breakfast. My old handmaidens from under the mountain appeared at my door just past dawn, and I might not have recognized the pretty dark-haired twins had they not acted like they knew me. I had never seen them as anything but shadows, their faces always concealed in impenetrable night. But here, or perhaps without Amarantha, they were fully corporeal. Nuala and Caradwyn were their names, and I wondered if they'd ever told me, if I had been too far gone under the mountain to even care. Their gentle knock hurled me awake, not that I'd slept much during the night. For a heartbeat, I wondered why my bed felt so much softer, why mountains flowed into the distance and not spring grasses and hills. And then it all poured back in, along with the throbbing, relentless headache. After the second, patient knock, followed by a muffled explanation.
It is hours later, and I have really worked really hard on this piece, and I love it. I just think that it really came to life, and I'm really proud of the work and how it turned out. So what I have done, so you know, this is the watercolor piece, and then this background is Tracy's blue piece that I've embellished as well. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a flap here, and I'm going to put a flap here. And because I know this video is getting really long, what I am going to do is write this very similar in nature to what I did with this, with the robin. But I will read to you the AI overview of the Cardinal Folklore. Why is that word so hard to say? Okay, so the red cardinal has a significant role in American culture, folklore, and mythology. Okay, so spiritual messengers. Some believe that cardinals are spiritual messengers from heaven, carrying souls to the Creator when a person dies. They are often associated with departed loved ones and are said to visit people during difficult times or celebrations. So again, that's what I said, that, you know, we believe that cardinals are visitors from heaven. So super interesting and so different. Now, I have a friend who says this about American robins. So I think we may have one additional installment of American robins in this folklore, because I'm so fascinated with the UK version, the American version, and then now, like I said, my friend, she has made me a journal, and it's called Robin, and it is based on her belief that the robins in her yard are visitors of someone very special to her. That's how I'm going to say that. Okay. So the second thing, a symbol of hope. Cardinals symbolize hope, life, and restoration, and are also seen in memorial arts and urns, also associated with new beginnings, such as the spring after winter. Very interesting. Native American lore. In Native American lore, cardinals represent devotion, loving relationships, courtship, and monogamy. Some tribes thought cardinals were a harbinger of rain, while others associated them with good fortune and sun. And I love this because cardinals do mate for life, and we have 2 pairs here, and I just think that's so wonderful. I love that. Okay, so folklore and literature. Cardinals have played a significant role in folklore and literature for centuries. They often appear in literature and film as a metaphor for transformation, resilience, and the pursuit of truth and justice. Maybe also why I love them so much, because I'm always like, that's not true. That's not fact. You know what I mean? And I'm super big into that. But anyway, in the popular culture, cardinals appear in art, literature, and even sports team logos. Arizona Cardinals, football, hello. They're the West Coast Steelers, by the way. They're also a popular choice for holiday decoration and inspirational tattoos, which really has nothing to do with anything with what we're talking about. So it goes into some more, but really interesting. I have not read into the cardinal as much as I did the UK robin before I started this, because I really wanted to feel like I did the UK Robin justice based on so many of your wonderful comments about the UK Robin. So what I will do is I'm going to finish these pages, but today's make is day 22, the I'll say American Cardinal, because I don't think that, based again on comments that you guys have said, that you don't have the cardinals in your regions over in the UK and in different countries. So very interesting there. So okay, enough of that. I have taken watercolors and acrylic and everything and just really brought this, I feel like, to life. I took my Nuvo mousse and I had a water spot there, so I was trying to hide it and blend it. I can still see it, but it blended in really well. And I love this. This is still just that same watercolor piece and then to do this, I messed up and thought, oh, I'm going to make it better. And I think I did. I am really happy with this. And in the spirit of making sure that I have a video for you in the morning again, because again, it's very late, I'm going to go ahead and upload this. But just know I am going to put those notes on this page regarding the cardinal. And this has been so fun. I've really enjoyed these 2 days of birds so very much. They really speak to my heart. They really make me happy. And I hope that you have enjoyed it as well. I think that traditions and beliefs of different cultures, different places are very important to appreciate, to uphold, and to give respect to. And so there we go. So what is going to happen is this is going to be a flap on this side, and this is going to be a flap on this side. And I think I'm probably going to put a pull here so we can pull that open, and have our writings here on these pages. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your continued support, kind comments, all the love, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. So remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye.